Welcome to part 1 of a series to get you going in your classroom with Seesaw. Seesaw is a student-driven digital portfolio that empowers students to independently document what they are learning about in school. Seesaw is also a simple way to communicate with parents and families about what is happening in school. Seesaw is an online free program where kids can get started with their digital portfolio. As you can see, there are paid options, but the free version does just what we need it to do. No matter what they make, they can put it on Seesaw. Anytime you have a student do some writing, any sort of work during stations or centers, when they're finished, this is their accountability piece. They can take a picture of it, then use their voice to explain their thinking. Seesaw is a fun, engaging way to assess student learning. Now let's get you set up in your Seesaw classroom. To get started, I'm going to navigate to web.seesaw.me. This is where we're going to set up our free account. As you can see, there's a blue button here. We're going to click on Sign Up Free. Okay, we're going to select I'm a teacher. We're going to set up your teacher account. And go ahead and fill in this information. We'll click Create Teacher Account. And it's going to give you a nice little walkthrough. Students use Seesaw's creative tools to capture and reflect on their learning. Teachers see all student work in one place and get insight into what each student knows. First, set up your class, then browse ideas for what students can create in Seesaw. Let's set up our class. You're going to give your class a name. You're going to pick the grade. Then you're going to click the check mark. Now this is telling us that your students are going to sign in with a QR code. You can manually add in students' names, but you can also see there's an option here to paste a list of students' names. So the pasting student names might be an easier route to go. I'm going to just create a small little class here, and as you can see, I've got my small class all set up and ready to go. It's that easy. As the teacher, you're going to now go into your email and you will find an email from Seesaw letting you know that you've created your class. You're going to scroll to the bottom and you're going to find an attachment here showing your students how they're going to sign into your classroom. You can go ahead and print this and have one copy, and each child can add your classroom using this one QR code. Something to keep in mind, this is not a code that you want to post on social media or on the web. This is a code that is specific to your classroom and you want only your students to be able to access. Now that I've printed out the QR code that's specific to my Seesaw classroom, I'm going to show you how students are going to sign up. You can do this for each student individually, or you can have your students go ahead and do this. It's really easy and your students will not have any problems doing this. You're going to go to the same website that you went to when you started, and you're going to have students click Sign Up for Free. And now instead of clicking I'm the teacher, they're going to click I'm a student. This is where I'm going to use my QR code. And your student is in. Now they're able to come in here. They'll be able to find their name and they'll be able to start adding in their student portfolio. In the next series video, I will show you the many things that you can do with Seesaw. But for now, getting set up is the first step to getting this amazing tool started for you in your classroom. Stay tuned for part 2 of Seesaw.